Hi Soulite, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, I'm Michelle. It's great to connect with you. I hope you find some insight, understanding, guidance, and inner peace from this video reading. Thank you so much of those of you that have subscribed and liked my videos, as well as leaving me wonderful, heartfelt, inspiring comments. I really appreciate you taking the time to do so. I also appreciate those of you that have requested certain readings and giving me suggestions of what readings to focus on. And so I'm getting to that list right now. This was one of the first readings that was suggested. And the next few readings will come from suggestions from those of you that are part of this Soul Path family, Soul Path community. I do appreciate those of you also that have connected with me on Instagram and Patreon as well. And I really feel like I'm getting to know each of you a bit better. So that's really inspiring for me. So this reading is going to be focused on the good stuff that's coming up for you. What are the things that are positively changing, life affirming, life enhancing? And one of the reasons I was glad that someone requested this reading again is that we are in a time of activation. A lot of you have done a lot of inner work. You've had a lot of focus. You've really put your intention as well as your action towards specific goals or ideas or changes you want to make. And those are starting to come through. You're really starting to see the payoff, or you're going to start seeing the payoff. We have a lot of planetary movement with Mars out of the shadow, Mars retrograde. Mars was retrograde in Gemini, it's out of its shadow. And it's starting to gain momentum again, because Mars is how we put action in the world. It's how we move through the world and get things done, right? We have other planets that are ingressing into new signs. Pluto for a little bit in Aquarius, Saturn going into Pisces in March. We have planets that are going direct. Saturn again, Mars, Chiron. So we do have these movements. We've had even these squares planetarily that are causing a shift for movement, focus. It could be an irritation. It could be a sense of anxiety. For some, it's a sense of getting things done and needing to do a lot and then being more tired or exhausted. Whatever it is, we're all in a process of activation. So I really want to support you in this activation time by focusing on what is the good stuff and what can you do to align more with this flow of positivity, this flow of life enhancing and life affirming people, situations, relationships, goals, decisions. All right, so I'm going to pause the video for a bit so you can get a closer look at the cards. Some of you may have already chosen by the thumbnail, however it works for you. And please always remember, this is a general reading, may or may not be a reading, or all piles, all soul stories may be reflecting messages for you and predictions, or maybe just one, or maybe two. It's up to you to decide. I know for me, sometimes I'd like to even come back after a reading to pick a card and see how it's unfolding, or sometimes I get a hit, weeks or months later, sometimes even a year later. Go back to that. It now has a message for you. So trust your intuition, your own inner guidance to the soul story or stack that you're guided to. All right, let's pause the video and get to the readings. Hey, soul story number one. I want to say soul group, but we have many soul stories within our soul group. So I do feel a kinship with you. I feel like you've been working on a lot of heart energy. There's a lot of opening up for you. Now, you chose the lapis if you chose by crystals. So we're going to see, I'm going to put that to the side, and we're going to see how that fits in to the good stuff that's coming to you. And I'm doing this soon, so even though this is a timeless reading, I'm really narrowing this from February to May, so that, and again, we'll see how the reading unfolds. Okay, so the card you got was the gift of gratitude. Ooh, heart chakra. Okay, I didn't know that because I don't look at the cards. So yeah, I feel like a really sweet energy with you. There's definitely a heart opening that's happening for you, or you've just gone through something, maybe some grief, some loss, something, and you're coming out of it. Your heart's opening. You're getting more interested in life again, or certain parts of life. Put that there so you can focus. The next card you got was airplane. Spread your wings and fly. Now look at all that green. There's a lot of green here. So healing, nurturing, but also heart chakra energy. And then you got codependency, key to freedom. So freeing up. Now this card came out in another pick a card. Oh my God, I think it came out to the last, the good stuff coming to you. Check out that video. The previous good stuff coming to you. I think this was one of the thumbnail cards, one of the soul story representational cards. So not sure, but I do recall this card coming in another reading. And then you got 333. So there is a lot opening up for you with connecting with people, opening up to your own creativity, a lot of movement with people, with groups, anything that's been stuck or stagnant as far as jobs or looking for a job, or this could also be raise in pay. Now this is going to come with extra work. So if you are getting extra money, there's also going to be work. We'll see if it's comes in another way. 333 has a lot to do again with coming together as groups, has a lot to do with expansion. So one of the things that's the good stuff, part of your good stuff, is expansion. Okay, so we've got airplane, spread your wings and fly, and we've got key to freedom. Well, some of you, you're definitely going to be traveling, and you may be changing your lifestyle that you have more freedom. So let's see what, I think we're going to stay in the theme of green with you. We've got the psychic tarot, the tarot of the heart. Wow, let's see. What's coming up for soul story number 1? What is the good stuff? And I keep it general, so whatever comes up, comes up. So I'm not going to do specific, genres or topics or areas of your life. I'm just going to see what comes up for you. Definitely some of you are also, there could be a relationship from a far or a distance that gets closer. Either they come and see you or you come and go and see them. So for some of you, I do feel that there is a long distance relationship that somehow gets better, whatever that means. Got 7 of Swords, seek the truth. That's right under spread your wings. Lead. Okay, I see where this is going. And again, take the lead. Lead and take that's really soul story number 1. That's really lead and take the lead. So some of you have perhaps been hiding, or you haven't been totally seen yet. You're going to be in a senior position. You're going to be taking the lead. I feel for a lot of you, the good is career. So there's career advancement, a raise, or you get a job that requires more responsibility, but you're paid more and you're paid well. Or you're leading some kind of group or group workshops. That's also the lapis. So people are starting to see you, or are going to start seeing you as a leader, as a person to go to for your own personal truth. And I do feel for some of you, there's going to be travel with work. So you're going to be traveling long distance. Some of you, it's overseas. Some of you, it can be just that you're getting some gigs, maybe corporate gigs, or maybe you're performing or some type of artist. But I am seeing either overseas travel and or work overseas, or work that takes you out of your local environment. Okay? Let's get more clarification. What is the good stuff coming up for soul story number 1? What is soul story number 1's focus at this time? And what are they receiving? Some of you, a recent break, and you're feeling a sense of freedom because you're starting to meet new people that are much more in alignment. So some of the good stuff that's coming to you is community, is family. We've got Temperance here, Sagittarius energy. So to me, again, the Sagittarius energy is connecting in with this airplane because it has to do with foreign lands, expansion, travel. If you have wanted to travel with work, let's say to speak or do workshops or maybe do a retreat somewhere, there is work with travel or travel with work, both. If you travel, you're going to have more work, is what I'm hearing. There's more work to do. You're expanding your horizons. Now, I'm also shown, you've got seek the truth here, 7 of Swords. And Sagittarius is all about the truth, your personal truth. So what I'm hearing from Spirit is that you are living more from your personal truth, your true needs and wants, your goals. And therefore more is starting to open up for you that is much more in alignment for you. So then you're feeling much more soulful, soul connected, right? Gratitude, the heart chakra. So if you haven't yet, work with gratitude, focus more on what you have rather than what you don't have, because a lot is being replenished for you. Okay, this one keeps coming out. Trust, the Fool. Wow. New beginnings, big change, Uranus energy. And then we've got reach out, another 3. So again, groups, workshops, working with someone, you know, this is also gradual progress or working towards a goal and starting to see the payoff. So you are already starting to see the payoff. The overarching theme I feel for you is that what's good is that things are moving. There's openings, there's new beginnings. You're starting to attract differently. And I do feel for you, a lot of this has to do with work. Let's clarify, but I do feel this has a lot to do with work and career. Some of you, it is a relationship. There's a heart opening. There's a connection with someone that you either met, maybe on vacation, or met from the past that's coming back, that's at a distance. Someone from a distance coming to be with you or see you, or you could meet someone on vacation, or maybe you travel with work and you meet someone and you keep in contact. This shows that it is going to develop into with this Temperance card here, a really good relationship. There's a real strong balance between the two of you, and you have a strong balance within you. That's why you're attracting this type of relationship. Now, this could be collaborative, collegial. This could be business partners. This could also have to do with you're a supervisor or boss finally seeing you, or you change jobs and that, or positions or companies, and they see you better. They see the true you. They see your truth. So a really strong balance of the inner masculine and inner feminine. You're coming off really balanced, and that's why you also chose lapis lazuli, because lapis lazuli is about power, authority, leadership, but it's also about balance. It connects to the throat chakra, so it has to do with communication, but it also, the lapis is an activator stone. So the activation comes from being in harmony with oneself and having peace. And you can see that here with the blue here. So there is a lot about inner peace, you know, you having to develop or get your inner peace through making peace with yourself. Like, well, this is how I am. This is, you know, not on an ego level, but this is what brings me fulfillment. This is what makes me feel good or me feel unique. And that can change over time. So I do feel like when I look at your cards and the messages that I'm getting through opening up to source, is that, I mean, it's very balanced. You know, you don't have water except by the heart chakra here. So there's a lot with taking your ideas and making them more tangible, more real. I just heard a crow outside, and crow has to do with the third chakra and portends change and has to do with messages. So be very open and receptive to the messages you receive, whether through readings or other people or movies or books or whatever, or your own inner guidance, or things that you keep noticing. You keep seeing, you know, something, a certain sign or a certain movie or title of a movie or a book, or you keep seeing the same color, the same place in your mind, or you keep dreaming of something, or you keep hearing a certain word or phrase. These are all messages coming from your higher self, you know, through your higher self, from source energies, from God, the universe, because you're in a time where you're shifting. You're literally moving out of something. Soul story number 1. That's also part of the good stuff that's coming to you, is you're moving out of something that's held you back. Okay, that's, or had you locked in. I don't think it's just codependency or relationship. It could be for some of you, but it could be a way that you had to live. You know, certain things that you set in motion for many years, you're just starting to get out of that, perhaps unwind from that. Let's get any of the good stuff that I'm hearing. Let's see, a lot of changes to the body physically as well. You're really, I feel like you're getting more in touch with your authentic you, your true you. So how you dress, what you know, your interests are changing. There's a lot of change physically and in your physical environment. That just came in. An element, communicating, there it is, communication. So again, the lapis for communication. So some of you, this could be speaking up, communicating more, taking a position where you are the leader and you're communicating, you're inspiring. Now this could be art, music, books, writing. This could be speaking. This is the call that you are this communicator and to connect into this air element though. 9th house, faith, and that's the house of Sagittarius. So I'm going to say that the good thing is some of you are going to be doing the traveling that you want to do. Some of you could be publishing something. That's the good stuff also. And your faith has come up, your faith in yourself, your path, God, higher self, power, universe, whatever, however you identify. Some of you, I do feel that you are working spiritually, some kind of spiritual practice, perhaps publishing a lot, whether books, traditional publishing. You could be going back to school and or teaching. There could be an online communication component to something that you do. And Spirit is saying that it will be very fortunate. Let's look at the fortune cards. That this next part is going to be very fortunate if you follow 3 of Wands. It's also commerce. If you take the lead in your life by following what is not only bringing you the most joy, but the most payoff. Okay? So this is not a time to cut anything off, but start winding towards whatever is giving you the best payoff or the most payoff. Flowers, be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. That's what I'm saying. It's about living more fulfilled. For some of you, the good stuff is a relationship that comes in. Now, if you meet this person locally, you're going to travel a lot with this person, and this person is going to greatly inspire you, or you're feeling more inspired. Your heart is opening more, and that's what attracts this person to you. Now, for some of you, this is also people to connect with, collaborate with. Some people are going to be seeing you. I do feel with that 9th house, it could be through something you publish, whether on Twitter, TikTok, social media, Instagram, whatever. It could be YouTube, or it could be a book, an actual book, ebook, something. Someone is going to notice you, because with this 333 energy, you are attracting more people that are in sync with you, or more in alignment with you. You're really starting to connect with your soul family, or soul community. Wow, they wanted to really come out. So you are taking the lead right now in this reading, because I didn't want to take more than one card. So you've got the Emperor, Aries energy. So look for bigger changes in the time of Aries. Okay, not that far off. End of March into April is a time frame I'm getting for you. Also 3 months. I keep hearing 3 months. So March, April, May. So that April, May time, this activation time is really good for you. If it's product, the product does well. Some of you are going to be narrowing down, not right now, maybe April, May, something that you're doing. And it could be a decision that you're making. Who or what has made you believe that for some reason or another you don't have what it takes to follow your dream? That's it. Take the lead. Follow your dream. You're move into the authority. You are your own authority. Connect to your own inner authority. Take the lead in your life. This is all about taking the lead Maybe some of you have freed up from past constraints or situations that now you can take the lead. You could have had obligations, responsibilities that you couldn't get out of or wind out of or just cut off from. And then it takes courage to pursue your dreams. It takes courage to be who you are. Yes. To face the fears that have the power to hold you back. Be brave and the world will be yours. Seek your truth and live your truth. Soul story number 1. Seek your truth and live your truth. Let's see if we have any other message for soul story number 1. Oh, okay. Before we get to this, I'm going to look at this soul story number 1. Whoa. I feel like you've been held back a lot, soul story number 1, and now you're like ready to go. You're like this arrow, the air sign. You're really, moving forward. I'm not getting anything about pausing or taking back. I feel like if you have a feeling about something or need to take action or want to take action on something, to just do it. Okay, let's see what else is coming up. Oop, I don't want to get another one. That's really number 1. I just have trouble shuffling these cards. Okay, oh, you've got your wings. Some of you are earth angels. You help so many people. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. That's what you've been working on. So a lot of what you're doing is for inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Well, see, that's where you've been. You haven't been able to get out of certain things. You've been bound to certain things, certain people, situations, obligations, responsibilities, a certain job, a certain career, paying off debt. You've been bound to a lot of things, but now there is this movement. Let's look at the cards closer. Like an airplane. See, you're gonna be, the key in life is, which is hard. It's the Buddhist way, is to have bonds, to bond with people and situations, but not be bound, to have enough detachment. But we're here to bond with people and situations, but then we get sometimes bound up. And so you're unleashing some bounds so that your roots can grow. There can be more movement in your life. And that's why I also feel you have the airplane. And then you also have the Fool taking flight and letting your intuition guide you. So this is a very powerful time for you to loosen up. It'll be interesting to see in other readings you choose when I do some of the other readings, if you come back, to see specifically, because right now I get the good stuff is just you have more breathing room. Things are starting to open up. Some new direction or some new directions are coming in. Some goals that you have wanted to have happen are coming about. Again, it's movement, mobility, again, the ability to travel, the ability to fly somewhere, ability to be hired to do something differently. So there is this taking the lead, in your life. Ooh, what did I say about collaboration? I kept feeling that. Collaboration. Say yes to the exciting new opportunities and partnerships that are on their way to you now. That's perfect. That sums it up. And that is that 333 energy. It's all about connection, collaboration. So the good stuff coming to you is people that get you. I mean, I feel like it's other people that are also, kind and sensitive and, take you into consideration, that it's not you all the time doing that. It's this inner peace that you've gotten because the inner masculine, inner feminine is balanced. You're not overreaching and grasping and trying to make things happen. I think you already tried that and it didn't work. And then you're not just laying back, not doing anything. You're trusting your intuition where you're guided, you're applying logic, reason, analyzing, it's very balanced. And that's why you're attracting better people and better situations. So yes, be open to the opportunities that are coming to you, new jobs, new, career direction, the ability to collaborate with others asking you to join in, or you taking the lead and saying, hey, let's do this together, or emailing back or texting that person back. So there is definitely a lot opening up for you that has to do with other people, other relationships, friendships, and especially collaboration, working with teams, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Taking that teamwork approach, leading others, letting yourself be that authority, connecting to your own inner authority, your own truth. And perhaps some of you are teaching that or showing others how to do this as well. So your Soul Insights mantra for this reading to help support you on your path at this time with this specific part of your path, this focus is, there's something about taking the lead. As I am more comfortable taking the lead in my life, I align what is most fulfilling for me. That's it. I align with what is most fulfilling with me. So for a lot of you is simply alignment. You're manifesting, you're just energetically getting in the alignment of what you're manifesting. All right, Radiant Soul Light, I hope to see you in the next reading. Shine bright. Hello, Radiant Soul. You chose Soul Story number 2. This is your reading. Now, you chose aragonite, which is such a powerful crystal. It has a lot to do with movement and also channeling anger, or what is dense is learning how to lighten it up, diffuse things, and move forward. It also is about the energy to move forward. It's also a bit of a protection stone also. If you're in transition or in some kind of passage, aragonite can greatly help you overcome basically denser frequencies and move forward. It's also about harnessing your energy, understanding your energy and how to harness it for what's most life enhancing, for all the good stuff. What's life enhancing, what's life affirming. That's what your higher self is wanting you to connect with, is what is most life enhancing for you, what is most life affirming and confirming for you. It really it's time to focus more on the positive in your life at this time. Okay, so I'm going to put out a few cards, then I'm going to get to tarot, other oracle cards, see what your particular spirit guides and higher self, what I'm getting from your guidance from coming to the reading, as well as God or source energies coming through, spirit coming through. So the first card you've got is the gift of command, the throat chakra. Wow, I don't know if you can see that, but what a powerful card. That's this aragonite. I almost feel like warrior energy, like Xena, the warrior goddess, Avatar, just getting all these images. Shamanic energy with you also, like this very, like you've been through this very profound experience or experiences in your life, and you're really taking charge. It's like you've seen an opening and you're going through it. Self-love and nurture. Wow. Command, is it taking charge? Transition, there we go. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. All that blue energy. And then you've got the pink here. You don't have just pink, but you have red, you have rose, pink, magenta, and this opening up. So you're seeing yourself more as a treasure, or looking within yourself to see what is the treasure that you have within. And I would say one of the good things that's coming to you are some things that are unexpected. Unexpected gifts, unexpected money, unexpected connections that will be like a gift to you. You are working a lot on the root chakra, the heart chakra, and the transpersonal chakra, which starts at the 9th chakra, but really begins, the magenta ray is accessing energies from the 10th dimension, 10th chakra and 10th dimension. And what does that mean? That means soul group, soul community. That means that you are starting to connect on a higher vibrational frequency with yourself, people, and life. So you might be in a period of time where you're moving in where you're not taking any BS from anyone. You're like, no, that doesn't resonate. No. There is a protection for you with this 444 energy. The angel number has a lot to do with protection through transition, and you got the card of transition. So meditation, being near water, showers, baths, anything working with water will help the emotional body adjust to the transition. So this is not only taking charge of your life, but it's moving out of a time period where you didn't feel like you had as much control in your life. We're going to go right to your tarot. I want to get some specifics, and then we'll go into other oracle cards. But this is a very beautiful reading. I feel like you might have had to leave someone or something behind, or you could have had to move, or you are moving. You're saying goodbye to something big in your life, or that held a lot of energy for you in your life. And you're going to have the energy to do that, the focus and the energy. I don't think you had the focus or the energy. And I think you didn't have the energy to do this because you didn't have the focus to do these changes or initiate them or meet them because you didn't have the energy. It's hard to focus when we don't have the energy for something, when we're just weighed down in the past. Okay, let's see. So story number 2. It's like you've been climbing this mountain, and there's more to go. There's more to go. Now, instead of pushing, I feel like you came from a space of pushing a lot, and now you're nurturing yourself more, taking care of yourself. Something amazing is about to open up, either gifts with you. Now, there could be literal gifts that you're being given. There could be gifts of money, gifts of a raise, gift of praise, gift of a great person in your life or people. It could also be that you're connecting more to your spiritual gifts and soul gifts within. You're definitely in an activation period. Okay, this one wants to come out also. Oh, lovers, choices. I'm telling you, I am seeing a move. I do definitely see a move. If that's what you're coming to this reading about, the good stuff is either having the money to move and or up-level house, apartment, something. There is an up-leveling, and you are having the help. Oh, wow, 2 of Cups. So cooperation, help. If this is about a relationship you thought was waning or breaking up, I feel like you're going to come through the difficult times. So you've got the Lovers here, Gemini energy, and then you've got the 2 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So there's definitely a choice about what's fulfilling for you in your life and or relationship. And I do feel some of you could start dating. That's very interesting. So you're putting yourself out there. Spirit wants you to know that you're protected during this time of getting out again or reaching out. Oh, wow. 10 of Cups. Wow. Lovers, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, definitely relationship. More fulfillment financially and also emotional fulfillment. So if you were supposed to get married and you didn't, now you are. Or someone's moving in with you or you're moving in with them. For some of you, you're getting rid of homes or condos or apartments and moving together. And there's 4 of Cups. Let's look at this. Death. That is the transition, the change that's happening. And this is the good stuff in 6 of Pentacles. So a couple things I'm going to say. Don't overspend. You might be saving for a house or for a move. So you do need to budget. And this is also could be budget emotionally. Don't get too carried away. Some of you, there already are plans. Some of you have met somebody or are about to meet someone, and your mind is going to be going, racing. Like, oh my God, this is it. This is the one. I do this for myself, and I suggest it to my clients in regards to anything. It could be career stuff, but especially relationships, is to write out a fantasy reality. It's best to do with a piece of paper, and it's kind of like the Ben Franklin T. So you take a piece of paper, let's say this is the piece of paper, and then you put fantasy, right? Fantasy on one side, reality on the other, and you put a line. And the fantasy is, oh, I just met them and they're amazing. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, da, 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 da. You let the fantasy go, 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 and just have fun with it. Then reality, you write, well, we just met 2 days ago. Now, you might be right. You might have a psychic knowing, intuitive hit that this is the person for you and you are going to get married, or live together or partner, or where this is the best business deal that you're ever going to have. But you don't want to live from that space. So the fantasy reality script also helps balance the emotional body, the mental emotional body, helps to balance the right and left brain hemisphere. It brings it into a nice balance because you allow your own mind to process by just stating what is true, how you feel, what you're envisioning, really the emotions. And then what is the actual reality, of the situation. I think that would be very helpful for you. So you are going to be taking some time off. It could also be that you're taking time off with someone. I do feel like if you're also asking for money to renovate or remodel a place, that you will. There's a lot in this reading about updating or up-leveling, and you will, with 444, you will have the money. Now, you may have to budget. Now, some of you are going to have an increase in money, but then you're paying for things. So it's going to seem like money in, money out, or or you're still having to budget, and that's okay. You're building a firm foundation is what I'm hearing. Let's see if there's any other message. What else is the good stuff? So definitely relationship changes, moving on. Many of you are meeting someone new, or you just did, that I do feel is a marriage or a committed relationship, partnership of some sort. And it all is coming from you feeling better about yourself, feeling more protected. So this could come after financial loss, and now you're feeling like you have a little money put aside, or enough money, or something, some kind of level of security that now you're able to kind of branch out more. You're in transition though. See, that's 9 of Wands. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're in transition, I know. And then Temperance, keep balance. Now, soul story number 1 I think there's a little message for you in soul story number 1 too. So you could be going out. So again, moderation and everything. Moderation in how much you eat, moderation in drinking alcohol or imbibing. You need all your wits about you. You need your strength, because you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but the tunnel is still there. So you may have to rest, rejuvenate. You may have to listen to your own, inner guidance or your dreams. You may be guided in your dreams to your next steps. I'm also hearing the person of your dreams is coming. So it's not too late. You are protected during this transition. But you have to remember that it is a transition for you. So the good stuff is that you're protected. You know that it's a transition. Relationships get better, get tighter. There is someone you've either met or about to meet that I feel is a life, a soulmate for life, a lifetime partner. I am seeing a lot to do with commitment for you, and also much more fulfilling work or study. You could be studying something, and so Spirit is saying make sure you also have time to just hang out, go get tea, coffee, go out to eat, get a drink, socialize, okay? Some of you, this has to do with dating. You could be dating more than one person, but one person is going to either come in quite quickly. I don't feel it's a long period of time, or you're dating multiple people, and then one ends up being kind of the forerunner and the one you end up being with. So I definitely see you being more social, could be even with your friends. You could meet someone out. For sure, soul story number 2, the good stuff for you has to do with relationship and a committed relationship, a long-term committed relationship. And for some of you, this is a long-term committed relationship that leads to living together or marriage, some level of commitment in your life, more commitment to your work, your studying or teaching, whatever you're doing. And really being guided by your own, command, that your inner knowing of what you need to do. Black Moon, Lilith, mastery or mystery. Well, yeah, you're being guided by the mystery. I think right now, because you are in transition, that it's hard to see or know where things are going. So this reading is to tell you, you're going to meet someone that's going to be a partner. You don't have to do it all alone or on your own. So that's definitely, there's just no way, and if a relationship is, you're already partnered, it gets better. If a relationship's been kind of floundering, it gets better. You just have to put the time in the work. That's part of this. You're still working through something. Okay, we've got 2 more and that'll be it. Earth, stability, there we go. You're building stability, and that aragonite, this energy, I would get a little aragonite, is helping. I've got a nice big one too, I love. Maybe I'll bring it into some of my other readings. Look at that. It's amazing, amazing crystal. Look at that earth. This is all about grounding. Even the command card is earthy. So this is all about grounding, the transition to make your dreams, your goals a reality, to work with someone else, to connect and to not fear, not hold yourself back. And then you've got water elements, sensing, again, like I said, it's following your intuition. That's a big part of it, is the following the intuition. So look at this, you've got earth and water, very complementary, earth and water. Emotional stability. So this relationship that comes in for you brings emotional stability. It's emotionally stable. It's not in and out. It's not coming in quickly. It's 9. You can kick back and relax emotionally. You don't have to be on emotional edge. Are they going to text? Are they going to call? Are we going to get together? I don't know how they feel. No, you're not going to be doing any of that. It's very stable from the very beginning. 9 of Wands, it brings, again, stability, strength, inner strength. Your strength is matched by this person. And since both of you are connected to your inner core, your own inner strength, the relationship is very strong. Now, for some of you, this person is getting out. I'm just hearing this psychically. For some of you, this person is getting out of something or just got out of something. But they're done with it. So don't worry. They're done. They're complete. They're complete with it. Since you have I did this for soul story number 1, but I got to especially do it for you because this is all about relationship. Now, yes, finance will be good, but you need to budget. Remember, money in, money out. Write a list of what it is that you want to buy, and then look at it and go, okay, I can have this now, I can have that. And you may be reevaluating some of your goals. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. That's beautiful. Here. And what else does soul story number 2 need to know? Wow. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So I'm getting, for some of you that you haven't met someone yet, you need to connect in that you deserve the joy. I know you've already done this, but it's showing in your reading. Just allow joy no matter what. If you're busy, you feel you have less money, less this, too thin, too heavy, too tall, too short, whatever you feel you are, you need to just look at that, acknowledge it, and go, okay, I can allow joy into my life regardless of what I perceive to be my circumstances, because love is coming. There is a relationship coming in for you. Now, for some of you, you're already partnered or just met someone, and this relationship is going to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And you did get the Death card. So this is those that are single being coupled, and those that are coupled, the relationship deepens. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. So if you just met someone, it's about to deepen. If you've been dating someone or partnered or married or something, and you feel things have kind of, not gone great. There's about a new level of intimacy and connection that's coming in. You both are individually and as a couple in a transformative time period. You're both in transition to help and support each other is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that's what I feel. For those that are single, you're about to meet someone. Those that just met someone or are partnered, the relationship is about to deepen. Okay, get a look at those. Yeah, beautiful. Let's look at your fortune card. Yeah, there's a lot coming together here. Socializing, spending time together, some romantic, maybe even trips. Definitely a lot with relationship. Okay, we got 2. Wow. Hard times are over. You got the Star. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. What did I say earlier about positivity? So it's time to not focus so much on what happened or what was wrong or what so-and-so did or he did this, she did that, I did that. Okay, you're letting some stuff go so you can transform, go to your own next level. Then you got Judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Yeah, there's a lot with you with peace, isn't there? So I think I'm going to take one more for soul story number 2. I think that the soul searching is those of you that are just, you're in transition. Whomever it is that I'm connecting with, you're in transition. So when we're in transition, we tend to do more soul searching. Key, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. That's the last message. What did I say? You have to let go of your past. Whether it's with a specific person and relationship, they did this to you, you did this to them, but they did more to you, and you know what I mean? You're having to let go of that and kind of get the slate clean and clear. That's what forgiving is. It's moving on. It's not that you forget. And if you need to set up boundaries to build trust, rebuild trust, you do that. But you don't hold on and then see your past as the narrative of your future. And so those of you that haven't yet met someone, you're about to. There's new beginnings with a person in your life. I really feel for you, your Soul Insights mantra for this reading to support you on your path is, it is safe for me to love again. I am open to abundance and a fulfilling relationship in my life. That's the singles. Those of you that just met someone or partnered for a period of time or long period of time, it is safe for me to go to a deeper level in love and relationship and open to more abundance in my life. Yeah. So there's a lot for you about safety. Do I trust this person? Do I trust this situation? Do I go deeper? Is this going to turn around? What do I really want? So it's a lot about trusting your own inner knowing, whatever, specifically in relationship, but either other opportunities, maybe business, because there is increase in money, but you may have to trust yourself in, well, what do I purchase now? Or where do I put this money? How do I invest this? Do I go for this dream or goal? And whatever it is that you're focused on, soul story number 2, you are protected. You are protected through this transition. So the decisions that you're making, as long as it's bringing in a level of stability, then, and you're building, then it is the right decision for you on a soul level and for your path at this time. Wow. Beautiful. I'm really happy for you. Really happy. Gosh, let me know. Oh, and look at the colors are very similar. You've got the golden light of wisdom. You've got the heart energy, green for growth. Heart energy is rose pink, especially for healing, self-healing or healing within a relationship. And green balances the heart chakra energies. But then you've got the golden light of wisdom. So there's a lot of wisdom and understanding coming through. So the worst is over. A lot of blessings coming in for you. All right, you take good care, and I hope this resonated for you, and I do hope that you'll like and subscribe. Leave comments and let me know how this resonated and how it's unfolding for you, and I hope to see you soon. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. So I'm very curious about your reading because I'm getting a very different energy. All the soul stories have been amazing and just pretty dead on. You chose pyrite, and this is a wonderful little nugget, a pyrite nugget. So let's see, and then I'm just now noticing that it kind of goes with this card, the yellow card. There's a lot of gold. Ooh, and look on the other side, there's a lot of gold, glittery gold. So I'm getting a lot with glow up, glowing, a lot to do with money and finance and abundance and finer things of life. You've got celebrate life, solar plexus. So there's a lot of healing here. It's not just yellow energy, but there's brown, bronze, gold. So it's reminding me also of jewelry, you know, silver, gold, jewelry, minerals. You know, you could be investing in those kinds of things as well. That could be some of the, and there could be some payoff. That could be some of the good stuff. So it's time for you to celebrate life, and you've done a lot of healing on the solar plexus. You've got pyrite, which brings abundance and openings. Now you've got 555. That's huge. Transition, change, new beginnings, new people in your life, movement. So if anything has been stuck or stagnant in your life, which has been a theme of all three soul stories in varying ways and varying degrees of movement, there's a lot of movement for you. Even with this yellow, you're going to feel happier. You're going to feel much brighter, more successful. You're going to feel, you know, prettier, handsomer, cuter, whatever. You're just going to be feeling more of your true energy. I feel like you've let go of some stuff. Could be weight, could be people that weighed you down, situations that, you know, you're letting go of certain things that held you back or people that held you back. So there is a lot for you, possibly even traveling is what I'm hearing. Now, we're going to look at the cards. I'm just getting some channel messages, but we're going to get into tarot and oracles. Oh, you are held. Endings. What did I say? You probably let go of quite a few people or situations. You've been releasing a lot. So you're about to fill back up. And that filling back up is people, situations, going here, going there. It's just activity. It's a lot of activity. See, and then the dream card you got was child. Give yourself permission to play. 555, that 5 energy, as you know, in astrology, it's the 5th house, which is the house of Leo, which is romance, play, leisure activities, fun, speculation, can be gambling. It's taking risks in a way that, on a higher octave, that nurture you or nourish you or nurture your soul. It's also collaborations, it's also projects, it's also contract work, it's also relationship, new beginnings in relationships, it's romantic partnerships or relationships. It's going to museums, art galleries, it's pastimes and activities that bring joy. So we're going to leave that over on this side. There we go. And I think that's why I was feeling the Mystic Muse tarot for you, because I feel there's a lot of joy, a lot of opening up, a lot of fun. There's a lot of good stuff coming to you. New people in your life, people that you haven't seen in a while, you know, invitations, celebrations, parties, birthday parties. And there's just a lot opening up for you as far as socializing. It could be some small trips also, for you. Some of you I've even feel, I'm hearing Nebraska, Vegas, I'm feeling overseas, especially a lot of short-term trips. So you could be going, you know, to the countryside, you could be going to the beach. Definitely a lot with art, music, and creativity with you. So that's picking up in your life. Also, there could be projects that you're hired to do. 5th house brings short-term contracts. Okay. See what's so excited. 3 of emotions, 3 of cups, celebrations. Yeah, you're radiating a lot of energy out. I think more than that, it's just that you've dropped a lot, you've released a lot. So more of your true energy is shining through more. So you're a bit more transparent, you're a bit more illuminating, you're luminescent. There's this luminescence to you. 9 of Cups, wish fulfilled. And that is, you've really been wanting to activate. You want more of a social life. You want your soul community, soul tribe. You want to have fun again. And I do feel for some of you there is dating or something in the mix about relationship. We've got Ace of Materials, definitely contracts, money picking up. I definitely feel for you there is something about contract work, collaboration that brings more money, and also more energy. You're going to feel more inspired in life. So this is pretty powerful. Look at this. You go from the 3 of Cups to the 9, and then the Ace of Materials. So some job, some project is going to bring you not only the money that you want, but to be seen in a different way, to be seen at the next level. So this could be increased in clients, customers, subscribers. This could be an increase in more people knowing about you and your work. It's definitely there's definitely growth and a new direction or new pathway from this growth. And you're gonna have to make a decision. Now, what I'm hearing from Spirit is definitely go in this direction where you see the growth. And some of you are getting intuitive hits about it. So definitely whatever you've been wishing for, it does show a wish fulfilled, and it's going to be something that emotionally is fulfilling for you. So if it's a job or a career change, it's not only about finances for you, it's also about the emotional fulfillment, but it's both. Now for many of you, this is a bonus, raise in pay, or you get that funding. You have the money for the insurance, or you get an insurance payout. There is some kind of lump sum of money that is coming to you. I hope I get this one. 5 of Voices. What's the 5 of Swords? Get out of your head. Get out of your head. It's under the 3 emotions. So you have these great experiences, soul story number 3, and then you go, oh God, is this going to last? Or should I have said that? Should I have done this? Should I have reached out? We're going to see. 10 of Voices. So we go from the 5 to the 10. You're getting rid of the doubter, or you're quieting the doubter. Whether it's external people doubting you or being more negative towards you, or it's coming from you. 5 of Emotions. And the High Priestess. Pisces energy. And then we got the 2 of Cups, 2 of Emotions. So, all right, because this is the good stuff, this is the positive, this is what you've been working through, but you're going to have to notice that, okay, if I have a lot of activity, I might feel a little down after it. If I go out and I'm doing this, or I met this person and they don't call me for a week or don't text, there's going to be an energy. So what do you do to bring yourself back up? What do you do to keep yourself balanced while your world greatly improves and the activity speeds up? But it's not going to be activity all the time. So welcome the times to rest. Welcome the times to go within, or the downtime or alone time, the Netflix and chill, you know, and even if it's by your Netflix and chill by yourself, you know, just welcome the time to not have to hustle all the time or be on the grind. In fact, I feel many of you are getting rid of the grind. You're moving in a flow. You're moving more in a flow state of receptivity, especially with that High Priestess there. And then we've got the Devil. So your changes have a lot to do with not just the mental, emotional realm, but the denser physical realm, where you're letting go perhaps of obsessive thinking or trying to make things happen. You're going more with a flow. And you're doing things more in your life, and more is opening up in your life that has to do with the material, manifesting, tangible manifestation. So what your key is to marry the High Priestess and the Devil. You might want to look at my video called Don't Fear the Devil. If I remember, or after this is uploaded, I'll put it in the, the end card. Why do I say this? Because the higher octave of the devil is the initiate. It's ruled by Capricorn. It's about manifesting things on the material plane, the earth plane, but knowing that you're a channel or a vehicle for source energies or God or all that is. And so it's not manifesting out of fear or obsession. It's recognizing that you are connected seamlessly to infinite source energies, that you have the ability to manifest, that you are a creator being. And so the devil at the higher metaphysical and occult octave is the manifester of structure and form, on the earth plane. I mean, all the earth signs are. They just manifest or anchor the energy in different ways. Taurus has a lot to do with stability and keeping things going, right? Keeping those structures going. That's why it's a fixed sign. Virgo being mutable has a lot to do with, it's one of the original fertility goddesses. So it's about not only being of service to source or to creation, but it is about blossoming. It is about abundance. Virgo brings the energy of abundance and fecundity, fertility, good food, nurturing, right? And then Capricorn helps to create the structures that keep things in place, right? That's why it has to do with corporations or companies or also groups to some degree. So you need, as you connect in, psychically, or you meditate, or you vision, or you visualize, and then you put your intention to what you're doing, and you do some action steps however you're inspired, whatever you need to do in those steps, and then you release it and you focus on something else. So you're really learning how to be on the earth plane. Some of you are returning on the earth plane. Some of you are new on this earth plane. So you're used to manifesting just by thought or will, like boom, and then it happens. So you're learning a lot about the earth plane, and you're also learning about following your joy so that what you do in life doesn't become drudgery. So it doesn't become laborious. So you're not in a grind. This is about getting out of the grind and into the flow, the Two of Cups, the Two of Emotions. Following that flow for business decisions. Where is the flow? Where is the energy? Where is the inspiration? Even if something brings a lot of money, if you don't feel it, then is it really aligned to you? That's the question you have to ask. It's possible to be fulfilled and also have the money, the finance. So I feel for you, a lot has to do with finance, money. It also has to do, let's see if there could be something with relationship also, like having it all, if having it all, and probably things really picking up, I feel, and also some increase financially in about, for some of you, like 3 to 7 days, and for others of you, I'd say about a month. And then also look, depending on you when you're watching this video, bigger changes in the fall months. Yeah, there we go. Page of Materials, something new coming in, or someone new. I feel like you're creating, you're working, you're doing your art, your music, whatever it is. You're doing your posting, your YouTube, whatever. You're doing whatever, if you work for a company. I feel a lot of you are entrepreneurial. So whatever it is that you're doing for livelihood or work, or work purpose, then there is a relationship that comes, the Magician. So you're showing up as the Magician, making things happen. Gemini energy. Gemini Virgo, actually. So Virgo makes things happen by the fecundity of the fertility, right? And then we've got the Ace of Voices underneath the Devil. So definitely new direction. Again, about a month, things, and then this would tell me fall, winter. And then we see this little owl. So this is also saying to use your intuition, your wisdom. Don't get stuck in the past. You need to move on from the past. Don't get stuck in what's happened in the past or a negative assessment of the past. And the Hermit. So we got Virgo. So some of you could have Virgo. Pisces is here. Pisces in your chart. Virgo. Capricorn. Gemini. Eight of Voices. So what is going on? Let's look and see. What is the rest of the good stuff? So a lot more people in your life. A lot more movement. So I do feel for some of you that are looking for a relationship, you're at this reading, you're either still on your own, not partnered or coupled, or you've just met someone and you're not sure where it's going and you're in your head about it. And so Source Spirit is saying, get out of your head. Just be more in the moment of what's unfolding as far as that relationship goes. Oops, here we go here. Oh, then we've got the Lovers, just as I said that. So I feel all along the way of working, doing what you're doing in your life, there is this relationship that is coming in for you. That is, and you're going to have to make a decision about it. Now that might be to move or to stay or go in a new direction or stay. I don't know who that's for. But there's something growing or flowering in your life. A lot of Gemini, Virgo energy, Capricorn showing up, Pisces, Ten of Inspiration. Yeah, a lot to do. So as you're doing your art, you're doing your music, your job, your career, whatever you're doing in your life, that is for you individually, that's for those of you that aren't coupled, that's where you meet this person or how you meet this person. And some of you could be through a job, or they could be a client, or they could buy something of yours, or they've heard of you though. Okay, so let's see what else. What is the good stuff? Woo! Let's do those two. Moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Yeah, that's why you also got the High Priestess. This is a lot about your intuition, connecting into the intuition with how you live on the earth plane. So making your intuition something that you just do naturally, you use naturally, okay? Yep. I don't know, I feel good about this reading. I feel good for you, really do. It's a little looser than the others, but I think because you got something about mystery too. Didn't you, about the mystery? You are held. There's a lot still ending for you. Give yourself permission to play. Yeah, I think Spirit and your higher self, the formatting for you, for your soul at this time, is just to be a bit more in the co-creation of things. Play, creation, creativity. Just like a child that just does something because they just want to. And then you're going to see, wow, look at it came in, or wow, my money increased, or wow, I got that huge job, or this client, or, you know, whatever. The things are going to move positively for you. And for you, it's like a watched pot doesn't boil, you know, or watched pot never boils, or takes a long time to boil. Don't watch too much what you're doing or trying to do. Just keep the vibration out. The vibration of play is a very high vibration. It connects in with spirit, source, God energies. So when, like children, that's why you just, people are so amazed at children, is because they're in that vibration of play. It's joyful. Mountain, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Well, I feel that's, again, not overwatching and looking at things and trying to make it happen. You're protected in these changes. Soul story number 3, you're protected as you move forward with all the 555, with all this newness and all these changes. You don't need to micromanage spirit. That's the whole thing. You don't need to micromanage, you know, from the ego perspective. Phoenix, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. And I would say crisis, slow down, loss, be prepared to be propelled forward. It's like you're climbing to the top of that mountain. You've got it handled. If something comes up, you've got it handled. If something comes up, you got it handled. And then at the top of the mountain, you just rise like the phoenix. You fly. So you're really getting the message not to overwork and not to over worry. And that allows the good stuff to come to you. Okay? The job, the career, the relationship change, the increase financially, and the great idea. Another thing that's the good stuff, you're going to have some great ideas as to how to earn more money or earn more doing less. I absolutely feel with this group, you're going to be doing less and receiving more money, earning more money. So you're setting something up where you're earning more money or receiving more money in the, in life, in the world. Let's see, anything coming? May not be, might be your message may be complete. Let's see. There we go. I always say that to nudge spirit, like, okay, I'm going to put the cards down. I believe. Pisces. It's a high priestess. Believe in spirit, believe in source, believe in God, believe in your higher self, believe in yourself, believe in your path, believe in your decision, believe in that great idea that you got. The Ace of Swords here. It's coming out of, with the owl, it's coming out of your wisdom or past experience. You're going to think of something, or something is going to land in your lap, and you're going to go, ooh, I could take this. I could take this all the way. I could use this, or I could make this, updated, or I could do this, make these changes and make this even better for me. So there's a lot with you with some kind of new idea, new approach, and that brings in much more money for you. It's bringing in a monetary increase for you. One here, only one. Okay, I'm hearing one more message. Some readings are a little longer. I'm trying to make this shorter. I wanted to just do shorter. Okay. 2 there. So if a previous negative experience seems true to you and stands in the way of your dreams, ask yourself, is this really the truth, or could I look at it from another angle? Could I allow my dreams to come true despite my history? That's it. Soul story number 3. See, let go of the past, of your history, what you couldn't do, what you didn't do, where you came from. And again, can I look at this from another angle? That's what the Phoenix does. Rise above, get that bird's eye view. You're rising in consciousness. You're rising in vibrational frequency. You're raising your vibrational frequency. There's a rising up. Be curious in your everyday life. React with interest to everything new life presents you. Curiosity will open your mind for new possibilities. Yeah, that's all you need to do. All you need to do is that, and it opens the door to new situations and new people. For you, whether it's a relationship or having more fun mates, create mates, people to collaborate with, connect more with the soul community that you feel more aligned to, it's your curiosity is going to lead you. You just have to feel, with that pyrite is you just have to connect into your abundance, to gold energy, even wear gold. Get a little piece of pyrite, keep it in your pocket, purse, backpack, or just have it where you can see it daily. Okay, what did I tell you? You're going to earn more income so you don't have to work so hard. Financial freedom. You may be feeling trapped in regards to the amount of money that is currently flowing in your life. Well, yes, to some degree. Some of you a lot, feeling trapped. Some of you a little bit. Some of you are coming out of the trap. But the overall message is you're moving into a space and place, a way of living and being, that you have much more financial freedom. That is a big part of what's coming to you, is financial freedom. A sense of financial stability and security that gives you much more freedom to do what you want to do or need to do. And for some of you, that's even insurance or a better car. There's just a lot of updating and up-leveling coming to you in regards to how you live, where you live, your relationships. And again, using these great ideas and putting them out there in the world, creating with them, making something out of what you envision, what you dream. Wow, there's so much coming for you, so much good stuff. All right, Soul Insights, mantra for you, radiant beings. Wow. I am tapped into source energy, creating an abundant reality. That's it. Your thing is about abundance. Now, what does abundance mean to you is going to be different to the next person. Everything, health, wealth, money, finance, ideas. It's abundance is having enough of everything, living from the overflow. All right, Soul Light, I can't wait to post this for you. Please let me know how this resonates, how it unfolds for you. Come back, look again. Sometimes things take a little bit of time to unfold, but this is the good stuff coming to you, and you deserve it. Know that you deserve it. It's time. It's your time. All right, lots of love and light, and I hope to see you in the next reading.